Welcome to day 18 of Careful Considerations, an advent calendar for extended and dementia care planning. My name is Dan Altmeyer, and today our topic is going to be medical long-term care planning. Medical long-term care planning involves strategizing and arranging your financial affairs to qualify for Medicare assistance and covering the costs of long-term care services. Long-term care services may include nursing homes, home health care, and other forms of assistance for individuals with chronic illnesses and disabilities. Here are some of the key considerations for Medicaid long-term care planning. Number one, understand Medicaid eligibility requirements. Medicaid has strict income and asset limits for eligibility. It's important to understand these requirements and plan accordingly. Some assets may be exempt, and there are certainly strategies to restructure your assets to meet the Medicare criteria. Look into Medicaid planning early. Planning for Medicaid should ideally start well before the need for long-term care arises. Early planning allows for more options and flexibility in structuring your assets. Now, one of the things about assets is talking about asset protection strategies. Explore legal strategies to protect assets while still qualifying for Medicaid. This may include setting up certain types of trusts or transferring assets and utilizing legal tools that align with Medicare rules. Now, just a reminder, I am a risk management guy, an insurance guy. I am not an attorney. So when you get into this area, it's important to have proper legal counseling and representation. Spousal protections. Special rules apply when one spouse needs long-term care while the other remains in the community. Spousal impoverishment rules aim to protect a certain level of income and assets for the spouse who is not in need of Medicaid services. Use of irrevocable trusts. Irrevocable trusts can be used to transfer assets out of Medicaid applicants' name. However, this must be done carefully and in compliance with Medicaid regulations. Again, very important to have competent legal representation that's well versed in these rules. Income planning. If an individual's income is too high to qualify for Medicaid, income planning strategies may be used to redirect or spend down some income in ways that meet Medicaid requirements. Medicaid compliant annuities. There are annuities that can be structured in a way that it meets Medicaid guidelines. This can be a complex area and requires careful consideration of state regulations. And remember, Medicaid is a state-run program in conjunction with the federal government. So there are both rules there, and each state can be different than other states. So it's very important to recognize there's no one-size-fits-all set of rules for Medicaid and long-term care. Seek professional advice. Consult with professionals who specialize in elder law, estate planning, and Medicaid planning. Attorneys, financial planners, and accountants with expertise in these areas can provide valuable guidance based on specific circumstances. And stay informed about state-specific rules. Medicaid rules and regulations can vary state to state, as I mentioned before. They can also change year to year as regulations change from the regulatory side or from the side of the legislature. It's crucial to note that Medicaid planning involves legal and financial complexities, and attempting to navigate these issues without professional advice can have unintended consequences. Consult with experienced professionals who specialize in elder law and Medicaid planning. It is strongly recommended. They can help you develop a customized plan that aligns with your needs and complies with applicable laws and regulations. Medicaid is a tool that is available to people with certain asset and income limitations. Please keep that in mind when you're planning, and know that there are ways to get that assistance, but there are also ways that you could not qualify for that. So look at that early and be aware of this as a tool that is possible for you for the future. Thank you for spending today, day 18, with us, and we will be back again tomorrow with another fantastic topic about planning for extended and dementia care. Have a wonderful day.